DJ.
Yeah. Wait. Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel, Graduate Plan. We relocated to Germany with our 2 kids and of course my dear wife Elizabeth. Today we have a very special guest in our channel, and we're going to introduce you to her so that she can share her story of relocation and what she does here. Welcome again. So, welcome.
Thank you very much for inviting me to the channel. My name is Harriet Shumba. I'm 23 years old. And I've been in Germany for the past 4 years.
Wow, amazing. 4 years?
4 years, yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. When did you come? Tell me about your story. How did you get to Germany? But before you talk about coming to Germany, Chep, where were you born?
I was born in Nairobi. And raised in Nairobi.
Okay.
And but I went to school in Nakuru most of my time. Primary school, I went to Moi Kabarak.
Oh, wow.
And high school, I went to Moi Forces, also in Lanet in Nakuru.
Wow. Were your dad and mom in the military?
Yeah, my dad is in the military.
Nice, I know it. Yes. So you went to Moi Kabarak?
Moi Kabarak for primary school, and then high school, I went to Moi Forces.
Amazing.
Yeah, Lanet.
Then what happened? Did you join college after that?
No, I didn't join college after Form 4.
Yeah.
I did 1 year. I did the German course. I didn't. People do driving and all, but I was just.
You did German course in Kenya?
In Kenya, I did.
After Form 4, just within.
Just after Form 4, we have 1 year. Before
there's usually 1 year before you go to the
university. So during this 1 year, I went to Goethe Institute in Nairobi.
Goethe.
Yeah, Goethe Institute in Nairobi, and there I did German.
Why did you go to do German, study German? Why? You just done college, high school, and
it was something exciting, just learning a new language.
Why? Did you have some interest?
No, when you're that young, I was 17. Yeah, I just finished high school. I was 17.
Yeah.
And I just didn't know what to do, and driving. Everybody was doing driving and computer course, and
usually do computer packages.
And I just got, I was just excited. I just got this opportunity to do German. They said, okay, I'll do German.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you Kabarak is in Nakuru, right?
Yeah, Kabarak is.
So how did you go to Nairobi to Goethe? I thought.
But I was in boarding school in Nakuru, no?
Oh yeah, your parents were living in Nairobi.
Yeah, we were living in Nairobi.
Okay.
So I will just go to Nairobi. After I finish high school, what am I doing in Nakuru? I went to Nairobi. Yeah, so that's why I went to Goethe.
Oh, okay. No one is asked you to join Goethe, you just decided?
No, and I was looking for something to do at the point.
Wow, amazing. So how long did you study at Goethe?
I did till July. I started, with the thing with German course, the 3 months, it's like for the first level, A1, A2, B2, but I did a super intensive course there in the middle. Yeah. And so I was 6 months.
Good. Okay. So then explain to us the journey of, coming, getting an au pair program and then coming to Germany.
For my case, I knew somebody who needed an au pair. Mm-hmm. She's German, but she lived in Nairobi for some while. She was teaching there actually. And through her is where I got this au pair connection. But you can actually apply online. They're usually the Au Pair World. You can just go aupairworld.com. You can look for a family. There are also some agents you can work with and come as an au pair. Yeah.
Nice. So what are the benefits of when you come in as through the au pair program?
Benefits?
But
the requirements
how easy it is?
You have to be, I don't know if I mentioned it, you have to be 18 to 26.
Yes,
you have to have no children.
No child.
No child. They don't want children.
So are you talking about it's only for females or what?
There is also au pairs for men, but it's actually a bit different because men don't do the babysitting kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But I know some people who came as a male friend of mine came as an au pair, but he was taking care more of the dogs and the office. There's some German family, they value their dogs as their kids. Correct. So you can just take them
for a walk.
Yeah, but it's more advantageous for the female.
For the females.
Yeah, for the female.
Okay.
But and for the au pair hosts, you have to show that you have children. As for the host family, you have to have a child or 2 children. and the au pair that is coming, the host family should, one of the parties in the host family should not come from the same country as the au pair. That's the deal.
Oh, wait again. Did you say that? I mean, I didn't get that well. The au pair host.
Yeah, the au pair host
must
be German. They should not
be German.
I'm Kenyan. Yeah. I cannot go to a Kenyan cannot invite me.
Like we cannot invite you.
No,
now.
They'll think you're never going to come back.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Because it's a 1-year program.
It's a 1-year program, 12 months to 6 to 12 months.
Yes.
And after 12 months, there's no extending. There's no nothing. It's over for you. The contract is over.
Wait. So. For for that period of time, if I'm done with this kind of family, I have to go back home.
You don't have. You can look for. You're already in Germany.
Yeah, I'm in Germany. Okay.
Yeah.
So
you can decide you want to go home, or if you find Germany is for you, you continue. If you have mastered the language, you can continue studying or just look for something. But you cannot continue with the au pair program because your visa was on the au pair. You can switch now. If you find a university, good for you. If you find something to do, good for you.
Okay.
You can switch. You can always switch.
Okay. So you studied German instead of going for driving and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us about the process at Goethe.
The process at Goethe is they usually have courses from A1 to C2, and it's like A1 is the most basic level and C2 is the highest, which is usually 3 months. An intensive course, 3 months per level. But you can do super intensive. You do one level like A1 in 1 month. But for beginners, it's not advised because you cannot learn in 1 month. Basically, it's hard. It's really hard.
Wait, the course is 3 months. The
first level is 3 months.
Is it B1 or A1?
That's A1. All of them, they're planned for 3 months.
3 months, yes.
But there's always an intensive course and a super intensive course. Intensive is this normal 3 months, and super intensive, the contact for these 3 months, they do it in 1 month.
Wow.
Yeah, so for beginners, it's not advised to do the super intensive course because you're just learning. You can do the advanced level with the super intensive, but
is this course offered online or you have to go?
Oh, there's also online and there's physical.
There's an option of studying it online.
There's even night classes.
Night classes?
Yeah, you can check in their website. They have the Goethe Institute.
Oh, so I mean, how long does the process take? I mean, you said it's like 1 year or 2 years?
Depending on how far you want to go,
how far you want to go.
But
what is the longest period you can take studying?
Oh, that I don't know. For German.
For the highest level, which is
the C2.
C2.
If you calculate 3 months per every course. Which is A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, you just do 6 times 3. 18 months you can finish it.
So after these 3 years, you're talking about the period you studied at the German courses. After you are done with the studying, you graduated? Did you graduate or what happened?
There's always an exam.
Yeah.
But what most people do, they don't take exam if they don't need the certificate. Because it's also expensive. If the certificate expires after 1 year. So for me, I needed the A1 certificate. So that's what I did the exam for. The rest, you can just continue and
perfect yourself.
And perfect yourself, yeah.
How much is that time?
Oh, that time, I don't know, I paid around 24K, but I don't know right now.
24 Kenya shillings.
24 plus books, 8,000 on top of 5,000, around that point. For 3 months, yeah. All
right. So here you've done your German classes.
Yeah.
You are perfect in German.
Let's say perfect. Nobody can become perfect in a language. But you try.
Yeah. So how are you practicing the language now after studying the German language?
Oh, TV, radio, just hearing.
You're listening to the radio show?
Yeah. You listen to something like that.
Yes.
I started with cartoons actually.
Because
it's the most basic German.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because if you start listening to cartoons, it's just basic words. They land in your head.
In your head, all right. Okay, so tell me about after all this studying and stuff, and then having all this. How did you find yourself in Germany? I mean, you were preparing yourself for Germany anyway.
Yeah, I wasn't actually preparing myself, but it came as a coincidence. Yes. I said, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I came through a program called Au Pair. Au Pair is a program usually for young people between the age of 18 and 26. and you come and basically just live with a German family and help them with just taking care of the kids.
Au pair. What is au pair? I mean, where? I mean, what is it about? You join. I mean, how did you find au pair?
No, okay.
Did you Google on your phone or?
No, I had it through. You know, if you're studying in a German school, it just words goes around how to come to Germany.
Oh yeah.
So you just hear all possible things, all possible ways.
Were you interested in coming to Germany?
No, I wasn't really. I was just doing it to pass time.
Okay.
But yeah, I am.
So then, did someone amongst you, the students tell you about au pair, or?
Yeah, I had somebody in my class wanted to come through au pair, and she was just talking about au pair, and they learned about the whole au pair program and how they come. Yeah.
All right. So from that point, I mean, you've known au pair. How did you come to join au pair? I mean, to come in through au pair.
Oh, so there's a German lady. She stayed in Kenya for some time, and she happened to be friends with our neighbors, and she was also looking for an au pair. So we were just talking, and said, she asked me if I was interested, and yeah, she explained what au pair is, how the whole process is, and I was like, yeah, I'm in.
All right. So then, okay, you are talking about joining the FSJ program, right? So talk about the FSJ program. How did you come to know it, and then what have you been doing?
This FSJ program, even the Germans do it like after school. They do 1 year. It's usually a duration from 12 to 18 months. It's just voluntary work.
Okay.
In any company, you can do it in hospital, you can do it in a kindergarten. You just find your thing, yeah. And they pay you, of course. They pay for insurance. And if you find it well, there's some that actually can pay for your housing and your rent. And so for my case, I did it in a kindergarten. In a kindergarten, I just worked with kids. I was just playing with the kids the whole day for just 1 year. And during this time, if you have
playing with kids and earning a salary.
Yeah, just earning a salary, just playing with
that
kids.
job.
Yeah, but you have to take care of them also.
Okay.
You have to have an eye out.
Okay.
And yeah, for my case, I was working in a kindergarten, and yeah.
And then after you've been working in the kindergarten for how long?
1 year. I did it for 1 year.
Then after 1 year?
After 1 year, it changed. You can extend it.
Yes.
You can extend it and do it for 18 months, but I did mine for exactly 12 months.
Exactly 12 months.
Yeah, and during this time, most of them actually can also, if you're coming from a foreign land, which is not from the EU, they pay for your German course also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they pay for your German course.
But you already had a German.
No, but I still needed, of course.
You wanted to progress.
Yeah, you have to progress anyway, because the basic level of German, you cannot use it here because
I see. Many times you get lost.
You really get lost. You have to really get into the system and
try to know them.
Yeah, and try to know the system very well.
Okay, so here you've done your kindergarten 1 year. You've done your what else did you say?
And now I did the au pair 1 year.
Yeah.
I did the kindergarten for 1 year, and now I'm studying.
With the first day. So then you went to study.
Yeah, and I just applied for to study. Yeah.
Oh. But which year was that? When did you apply to study?
Oh, I came here 2018, 2020 is when I started.
You started your course in 2020?
Yeah, 2020.
Okay. Which course is that?
I do nursing. Nursing.
Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Oh, thank you.
And we wish you a wonderful New Year 2023.
You too and the
and
family.
We hope that you progress. We hope that you graduate.
Thank you.
We will be happy and eagerly waiting to attend your graduation and dance, and share the celebrations. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching the Rajore Clan. See you in the next video.